Alright guys, welcome live here to a second race of the year of the 2020 Tied Up Cup Series here at Dover Downs International Speedway. Charlie NASCAR grabs a Budweiser pole. I think it's his second of the season. He's definitely got his program figured out for being fast. And as we head overview here, as we take a look at the cars, this should be a very exciting race. I think a lot of people set up for the long run. Some cars could be set up for the short run. So we'll see what happens here. Second race season. I hope you guys enjoy it. We're getting ready to go racing. Looks like JB Racing third. Rusty Wallace will start fourth. Nate Wines fifth as they roll out here. As you look for your favorite driver and see what happens here at Dover Downs. Should be a good, exciting race. 120 lap event. And we're getting ready to go green here, guys. This should be a very, very exciting race. And here we go, coming down to the line. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys and girls. Charlie NASCAR getting off the lead over John Brown. Let's go to the back here where we got some three wide racing here. Got Christopher Goodwrench down low. The 18 Rusty Wallace up high. Looks like Soviet Onion's making a good solid run right through there. Chandler and the number 11 moving up through the field some. Christopher Goodwrench running a solid top 6 right now as we speak. But let's go behind him here. Chandler Brown, watch him, see if he can catch him up here. Chandler right now is off the gas a little bit, but whoa, Chase Van Nine gets high. He gets high. Here comes Christopher Goodwrench down below to try to take over the field position. They are battling hard here. Here comes. Looks like Goodrich is running solid there. Soviet Union trying to follow him here as Chase Van Nine falls back a little bit. Looks like these running strong here in 18 car. Lindsey Taylor here running the 12th position. We got Shiny Knife running in 13th. Shiny's trying to move through the field. He had a bad qualifying performance here, but right now it seems like his car's starting to slowly pick up a little bit. He could be dialed up for the long run. You just got to put yourself in the right position. Looks like we got 3 abreast here. That usually don't work at Dover too good. You gotta get that car at the very bottom of the racetrack here. It's very critical. The Daytona winner Diecast Buffet stuck back there in that traffic too. We'll see how he performs here. Rochester Redneck trying to come back from a bad Daytona race. But here is Diecast Buffet, William Blackwell. They know Dover, 120 laps here at Dover goes by pretty quick, guys. It's a relatively short race, but lots of good movement. Brian Thomas back here running, started at the rear. He's picking up some positions. Dual shock Air 81. Tim Scott running back there in the pack. I know Tim was hoping for a better Daytona, but seems like he's got his car running pretty good here at Dover. Even though he's towards the rear, I think his cars are starting to come in. It's great racing here at Dover Downs. See Tim dive that car trying to get underneath William Blackwell. It's very important to have your car hooked up to get into the corners here. See Levi McIntyre running back here. Rusty struggling. He had a solid second place finish there at Daytona, but right now it don't seem like his car is where he wants it to be. Looks like he might be a little bit too loose on the exit corner. And this one car, Derek Creety, I'm really shocked that he's running back here. Painkiller runner. Here's Lisa running back here in the back, but she's starting to pick up the pace a little. And that number 88, Nationwide Chevrolet. Up front, Charlie NASCAR, Nate Wines. Nate Wines trying to come back after a bad performance at Daytona. Charlie finished, I think, 6th at Daytona, so he's trying to keep consistent running here and consistent finishes. And here comes Nate for the lead. This number 8 car is really looking stout right now, guys. Nate Wines to the lead, and Charlie's fighting back. Man, this is some good racing. Helicopter view shows him move, but here comes John Brown running a solid top 30 right now as he tries to make a look underneath Charlie NASCAR. JB Racing trying to go above John Brown and try to pass him on the outside, so if he can accomplish that, that's a stout move. And Christopher Goodrich battling hard back here. Let's see if we can get inside these cars here. Here comes Christopher Goodrich. He makes that move, and Soviet Onion trying to battle. The 19 and the 78. These two cars are painted similar. The 19 is JB Racing, and the 78 is Soviet Onion. They are not teammates. They're just running similar paint schemes. The 78 is based out of Denver, Colorado, as he makes the move underneath the 19. Looks like JB's losing some grip here. He may be wearing out that right rear tire a little bit. And here comes Chase Van number 9. Kyle Busch sucks running strong. And the guy who I was talking about earlier, Shiny Knife, has worked his way up to 10th. Seems like he's really got a good long run race car. So got 100 laps to go. Got plenty of time to get to the front. Just got to be patient here at Dover as these tires fall off. Thor Self's looking pretty competitive too. The 4 car is running pretty decent right now. Here's Rochester Redneck with a 16th position. Rochester has broke away from the pack that he was in as he tries to work his way up through the field. And here's Rochester Redneck. Diecast Buffet. Let's see what he can do since he has worked his way through some of these cars. See what kind of performance he can get out of that 48. Some of these teams are new teams, guys. They're trying to figure their cars out. It may take them 4 or 5 races before they get going. There's Rusty. Falls way back up 19th. He knows there's a long ways to go. Pit strategy could be critical here in this race. I mean, these guys may be able to run 100 laps or so on fuel, and maybe make a pit stop. We'll see what happens. These guys here just seem like they just don't have. Brian Thomas, some of these guys just don't have their cars dialed in right now the way they need it to be. But this number 8 car here, Nate Wines, is on fire. He has just got that car dialed in. Sponsors I am second. I don't think he may not be second today. But Charlie NASCAR's hanging in there. Nine's just, Nate Wines just run a 22.803. Charlie NASCAR ran a 22.820. So Charlie was just a touch quicker. And we got Christopher Goodrich running in third. Great run by this 43 car. The Soviet Onion's coming up strong. Looks like that 78 is looking better and better. Good racing for third place here. It's just hard to get off the corner and get underneath somebody here and pass them. See, Soviet's trying everything he can. Chase fan number 9 trying to get underneath JB Racing here. Battle for 6th position. Looks like Chase had a run there. Can he complete it though? Said it's just so hard to get all the corners here, but it looks like he's got a good run. He will complete the pass over JB. And here comes Kyle Busch Sucks, who is running a solid top 8 right now after 31 laps in this event. And Shiny Knife is coming. Started towards the rear. He's already up to 9th place. That 24 could be a contender by the end of the day. Thor Selft hanging in there strong. Right now running the 11th position. Oh, Shiny Knife got pushed up high. I think he overdrove the corner there, and here comes Chandler Brown, that number 11 FedEx car. This is some good racing. I mean, people's passing people. Right now it's just solid racing. Lindsey Taylor trying to make a move here underneath the 21. With Blair trying to, in that 4 car, Jimmy John's looking solid. Rochester Redneck still runs 16th. It seems to me like he just don't have the drive off the corner. We'll see as the race goes on whether he gets better. But if he come in this race 4 points out of the playoffs, so he just wants to get up there and get a solid top 10 and try to bands back here. Levi. This is shocking to me to see Diecast Buffet and Rusty back here this far behind, but who knows? We get a caution. They play pit strategy right. They might be able to get it front. Looks like Rusty's a little quicker than Diecast right now. They are the points leader, but they may not be after today. 36 laps completed. Like I said, the laps go by quick here, guys. Tim Scott running 22nd. Not us what Tim wanted in this race so far. I think he's got a quicker car. It's just so hard to pass here. Here we got a battle as the 20 goes by the 1. 20 might be picking up a little more speed. Lisa just struggling right now. They're going to have to work on that car for the next few weeks to try to get a little bit quicker. It just, but she's learning. She's learning the ropes. She's a rookie, learning stuff out here, and I think that car will only get better as time goes along. But Nate is on fire in that 8 car, man. I tell you, they're pulling the Martin Truex here. They're hooked up. Let's see here. They run a 22 or 23.2, so time is falling off. Charlie's running about the same. It's just Nate's just averaging just a touch. But here behind them, Soviet Onion has brought that 78 at the third. That car is fast. He's got time to catch these guys. Christopher Goodwrench running a great run for him today so far in fourth. Chase Van 9 hanging there solid top 5. John Brown, that Levi Garrett car. Top 6 here. Kyle Busch sucks. These guys are in a pack. They're almost like Daytona. There's 6 or 7 there battling hard. Thor Self. The CJB keeps running that high grade, and it ain't helped him. He gets pushed way high. Threw your breast off that corner. It looks like Shiny Knife might come out of it. Shiny was moving pretty good up the field until he slipped there. Lost some positions. We'll see what he can do now. Now that he has a little bit of clean air. See Rochester Redneck back here, guys. Has picked up position to 15th as he's trying to chase these guys down. And if he can get up there and get close to that top 10, like I said, every point matters. As we get closer, because not every guy's going to win here, or lady. Not everybody's going to win a race to get the playoffs, so it's very critical to put yourself in a position to be in that top 16. There's Dockhouse Buffet and these guys. Him and Rusty, I mean, I think they're quick enough to run good, but they just got to get up there. William Blackwell's not having the day that he wants. He's running 20th right now. Had a great Daytona Speed Weeks. Just ain't running as good as he wants. You see Tim Scott back here. Tim has picked up some positions. He's running quicker. A lot of these teams are going to have to work on their qualifying. Because starting towards the rear of this field in short races, it's hard to get to the front. Dual Shock trying to hold off Tim Scott. Great performance, great performance. Here we got a battle for second, guys. Soviet Onion, Charlie NASCAR battling for second place here. What a race. And Christopher Goodrich is hanging solid in there. I mean, that 43 is the best it's run in years. Uh, that's what that 43 needed, was Christopher Goodrich in that car. And look at him go. Got a little bit high through there. Chase fan number 9 is trying to track them down. But Soviet Onion takes over second place. Now, can he chase down Nate? Can he get Nate? Still got 51 laps, 120 completed. It is very possible he could do that. Let's take a look here at a in-car view. Looks like Goodrich trying to take away second or third here. Charlie NASCAR's falling back. Them tires are fading. Yeah, it looks like Charlie's losing his car a little bit there. He's definitely going to need a pit stop, I think, and make a couple adjustments. But I'll tell you somebody right now who don't need to make an adjustment. And that's Soviet Onion. Let's take a look here. Soviet Onion. He ran a 23.8 last lap to Nate's 23.9. So Soviet Onion is a tenth quicker right now in that 78 car. But Nate's got a pretty good lead, but lap traffic could come into play as we go on. Check out the rest of the field here. See where everybody is running. So she said chase fan number 9 here. He's running fourth, but he's trying to chase down Goodrich. They're kind of even right now with Charlie NASCAR, who has fell back to field position. Started on the pole, but the car's falling off on him. John Brown running 6th with Thor Self 7th. Now, all these guys have been together. Kyle Busch sucks. Shiny Knife. Steve Dees. Chandler Brown having a solid run today. After Daytona, he needed this. See JB Racing running 12th. BO Racing is running 13th. Righteous Redneck has moved his way up to the top 14. 4 positions away from that top 10, so anything can happen here, especially whenever we have these pit stops, which I expect coming up in about 10 to 20 laps. Diecast Buffet fighting hard. Back here, they just haven't had it together all weekend, and neither is Rusty Wallace. But you know, that's the thing. You know, you go from Daytona to Dover, 2 different tracks. People's will run better at certain tracks than other people. William Blackwell running 20th right now. I know he wants to do better than what he's doing. So, they're trying everything. Tim Scott running 22nd. Tim's been all over his 81 car for the last 10 laps, and here he's going to try to make a move. Just can't do it. He can't get the grip he needs. Uh oh, we got the 48 car. Diecast buffet. Let's see what happened, guys. I don't think it's going to bring out a caution, but something has happened to the 48. There's something just happened to him. Let's go inside the car and see if we can hear if his engine blew or what may have happened to this 48 car. Boom, I heard something. Something just happened. He may have a flat tire. I don't know. Something happened to the 48. The engine's running, but something just happened to him. We'll find out after the race, I guess. See what happened. He's on pit road right now, so we'll just wait and see what happened after the race, guys. So the winner of the Daytona race struggling here at Dover. Thor Self finding his way up to 6th position. Good solid run by Thor here. Shiny Knife up to 7th. Now, I think Shiny finished 7th at Daytona, so he's looking for consistency. Trying to finish this top 6, 7 every week. Work his way through the playoffs. Chandler Brown, though, at number 11, keeps coming towards the front. See Chandler, see JB Racing falling back in position, and Rochester Redneck up to 13th, trying to take away 12 from JB Racing here, as he has been coming through the field all day long. It just seems like the longer we run, the better that 9 car gets. But if you're up front, you really need a short run car because the laps are ticking off here. So them pit stops will be critical. See if they make an adjustment to give him a short run car, as he's trying to take away the 12th position. Just can't get the body he needs. We got Kyle Busch Sucks here running solid back there. Here we got William Blackwell, Rusty Walrus start towards the rear. He's fighting. He's driving his heart out. It's just Dover's the type of track that tires is key. Hell, we got trouble in front of us somewhere up here, guys. Caution flag is being waved. Caution is out. Let's see if we can see what happened here. The caution is out. Was it involved between these guys or something happened on the racetrack? I'm trying to find out. Let's see. The pace car had already pulled off, so let's see if we can figure out what happened here, guys. So it's got to be somewhere in here. Maybe it was debris. Oh no, we got the diecast buffet has come back out and tracking. And took out Christopher Goodrich. Watch this. Ooh, the 48 just put the 43 in the wall hard. Maybe that was some kind of payback or something from earlier in the race. I don't know. But that was a significant crash. Let's see if we can see what happens here from the angle. Heavy on the wall, Goodrich goes. Wow. Goodrich see coming off pit road. Let's rewind the tape here, guys, and see who pitted. Let's check out these pit stops real quick. See they come down. Let's watch see what happens here. Look like Shiny Knife got balled up back there by the 48. Just been a bad day for Diecast Buffet today. Just everything went the way he wanted at Daytona, but today's just not been his day. Had some trouble here with 71 laps of 120, as everybody is pitting. Let's watch the leader here, Nate. Nate Wines as he comes in. This is a small pit road. I mean, this is tight pit road here, guys. It's hard to get in and out here. Everybody taking 4 good years. See, here comes out Nate. He will win that race off pit road. Soviet Union second. Charlie NASCAR gains a lot of positions up to third. Looks like Chase Van Nine, Shiny Knife will come out. John Brown, fifth. Thor Self, and Chandler Brown. So this is going to change some things up here. I don't know about the deal with the 48 and 43. We'll just have to ask them drivers what happened. Maybe they will leave comments in the after the race, comments in the section down below, and tell us what happened. What happened between Diecast Buffet and Christopher Goodrich. I just know something happened to the 48 on the track, and it could, like I said, it could have been something happened early in the race that we did not see, and it could have been a little payback. We got the Pontiac pace car up here, guys. Now, Diecast Buffet's up here, but he is not the leader of the race. Check out the damage on his race car here, see if he's got any close damage. Obviously, he's got a little bit of damage after that wreck. See the rear end there, sides beat up. Yeah, that whole right side of that race car is beat up. I don't know if he's going to be able to run out here or not. Maybe we'll take that car behind the wall. It's a good thing he won Daytona, because that will advance him as he will line up on the inside groove here. As Nate Wines will lead the field. Soviet Onion has been styled all day long, and he was tracking down the 8 car when that caution come out, so we'll see. The 8 car's been super fast on the get-go, and the 78's been good on the long run. And Charlie NASCAR faded on that long run, but this ain't going to be a real long run, so Charlie may have something for these guys. See Shiny Knifes come from the rear of the field up towards the front. As we're getting ready to go racing, guys, I'm on to leave it on there and see what happens here. There's a Pontiac pace car getting ready to pull down pit road. .43 might get revenge on that 48. We'll see. Here we go. Green flag is being waved. It's like 48 still got speed with him, even with the car beat up. And he's opened up the door for Soviet Onion. Soviet Onion trying to take the lead. Definitely didn't slow the 48 down, but he needs a caution to get back a lap here. Chase Van 9 almost got into 78 as Chase Van 9 tries to take over the lead. And there's Shiny Knife. Shiny Knife and John Brown are in the mix. Wow, looks like they got the 24 fixed. He is coming on strong. The Tighten Up Cup Series sponsored by William Blackwell. Check out his YouTube channel. William Blackwell YouTube. Here comes Nate back. Nate got trapped there. I think Nate's fast. He just got trapped there. So we got some big time battling. See Chandler Brown. I talked about him all day long. He's fought his way up 7th. Charlie's fading a little bit. Here comes Righteous Redneck with a run. Righteous has fought his way up to top 10. These guys are racing hard here with 79 and 120 in the books. Tim Scott just had to have performance that he wanted today. He's rusty either. Christopher Goodrich. His car's beat up. The right side's beat up good. I hate it for him. He had a solid top 3-4 car today. It's just one of them things that happens in racing. I know he's going to be a little bit upset, but you know they'll always be next week as we head to North Wilkesboro. The battle for the lead's shaping up, guys. Chase Van 9, Shiny Knife. They have pulled away from the field, and it looks like that 24 is dialed in. Whatever changes they made to both of these cars picked the pace up. Shiny Knife run a 22.3, a 22.4 for Nate. It looks like Nate's still running the same speed he was earlier, but the other two has picked up the pace a little bit here. John Brown, Levi Garrett car, running 4th, solid top 4. Soviet Onion starting to pick the pace back up, but will he have enough time? You know, I mean, his car is just dialed in for the long run. Some good racing back in there, guys. That 78 dialed in, though. He's running 6th right now. I think he'll get back to the top 5. But I just don't think he's going to have enough time to, unless we get another caution. We'll get another caution, everybody will have to pit again. I told you at number 9, Hooters car would be in top 10. Now we're up to 9th place. And William Blackwell was running about 20th all day. He has fought his way to 12th. As he tries to keep his streak of top 10s going in the year. A lot of these guys are fighting hard. Pit adjustments. The 88 is coming. Lisa was running dead last all day in those adjustments. I mean, she is flying in that 88 car. from 27th to 16th after adjustments. She might come out here with a good solid finish today. That's why you never give up. I really thought the 41 here of Kyle Busch Sucks would have a better day, but they've just not clicked on. Can Chase fan number 9 hold off Shiny enough to the end of the race, guys? We got about 40 laps to go. Or will somebody chase him down? The 18's picking up some pace. There's a good battle between the 5 and 18. Love that car Levi Garrett, John Brown's driving. Strange how a caution can change everything. John Brown, he run a 62 at lap to a 64. Soviet Onion was a 60. I told you 78's quicker on the long run. He's going to run out of time today. Charlie NASCAR's car's just kind of been, it's like he's loose and tight at the same time. He can't get the car, but he's still running a solid top 10 here. Now you run a 58, shining off a 60, so it's going to have to pick it up a little bit quicker. It seems like the 8 is gaining. I just don't know if they're going to have time. As the laps are winding down here. Been a great race that day. I'm looking forward for the return to North Wilkesboro, guys. Shining up front of 65. Chase the 66 here. So they're pretty much dead even. There's Goodwrench struggling. Back in the pack here. Question is, if the 43 catches 48, will he do anything to him? Tim Scott running up to the 19th. He finally got out at 20 range. Seemed like his changes helped the car a little bit. But that's a new team, and they're working on getting new cars and trying to get the car better. So look out for it, number 6 in the future. Rusty Walrus fighting hard, trying to pick every position he can, just for the point situation. Looks like I seen a little bit of smoke up here somewhere, guys. And we got the 18 here. Shake these up as blew an engine. The number 18 M&M's Toyota has blew up. I don't know if we can find out where he did blow up at, but we'll find. Go back here in the tape. He was running solid too. He was running fifth. Let's see if we can hear the engine go. There, boom, popped. Running a solid top 5, and that car just popped. These guys going at it. Look at Lindsey Taylor battling. Rochester Redneck's changes may be fading. I think they may have tried to set up for a short run, and it's hurting the car. We got 20 laps to go. 20 to go here, guys. Chandler Brown runs 7th. 6th, Charlie NASCAR. 5th, Soviet Onion. John Brown has tracked down the 8 car. So John trying to get himself a top 3 here today. Anything can still happen. We could have a caution. You just never know. The battle's right here for this lead here. Shiny Knopf's giving everything he has got in that 24 car to try to get by Chase fan number 9. Chase didn't have a good Daytona, so he's bouncing back strong here at Dover today. It's really going to help him in the point standings. Shiny Knopf finished, could come out as the point leader after the day. Let's see. Shiny Knopf run a 23.006, a 22.926 on Nate. So Nate's a little quicker. Does he have time? John Brown just having a great performance again. We've had some crash here today. We had a blowed engine. We've seen some great passing. We've seen some people go from the front to the back and people come from the back to the front. And a lot of these drivers have just plain out struggled today. Charlie NASCAR hanging in the 6th here. Just another great performance. Lindsey Taylor 8th. Thor Self getting himself a top 10 today. Now back here is where the racing's at, guys. With JB Racing running 10th and Rochester Redneck 11th. The 19 car just wasn't dialed in like he wanted it to be. But the comeback of the race goes this 88 car. I mean, Lisa Perlgen has drove her butt off. I mean, her car was junk early in the race, and they made some adjustments on that number 88, and boom, she might come out here with the top 10 today. Same thing for William Blackwell back there. He struggled big time. And give it up for Tim Scott. Tim was running about 23rd most of the race. He's up to 16th, trying to get a top 15 out of the day. As Rusty continues to struggle here at Dover. Just don't have it as we're running down 11 to go here, guys. Kyle Busch sucks. Just ain't had the luck the first 2 race seasons. I'm sure he'll pick it up. It just ain't been his. First 2 weeks just ain't been for him. So maybe he'll get it going North Wilkesboro. Diecast will not come out of here with the points lead today. Chandler Brown has had some trouble with the number 11 car. He had a solid run today. And just some things have went wrong again for him. But Shiny Knife has took over the lead. Let's rewind this, guys. We got to find out where he done it and how he done it. Right here, it looks like Shiny Knife got underneath Chase. Looks like Chase fan number 9's tires are starting to wear a little more. What a battle for the lead. At 24, looks like it's just got a little bit more grip into the corner. And right through here in the center, he took the lead. So Shiny Knife is now your leader of this event with 9 laps remaining. And the battle's begun for third back here. See, Chase Van Nine's giving everything he's got. But John Brown picking up the pace, trying to get third. Number 5, Levi Garrett, Chevrolet. Soviet Onion running fifth. That caution killed him. Looks like JB Racing's going to get a 10th place out of this deal. He was hoping for a little better performance at Dover, but I think he'll be happy with the 10th after what happened at Daytona. Look at Lisa up to 11th. I mean, she struggled so bad first this race, and now look at her. I think I'll give the Goody's Headache Powder Award goes to the number 11 car here. He had a solid top 6-7 run going. Had a cut tire, had to pit. Oh, we got a new leader. Shiny Knife has lost the lead. Let's see if we can figure out where the pass happened. Don't know how Shiny Knife lost his lead, but he did. Looks like Chase just dove the car hard in the corner, and he got Shiny loose there. And he got to keep the racing here with 5-6 laps to go. Nate and John's coming on strong. 6 to go. Chase Van number 9 trying to get his first win of the season. Shiny Knife is going to be heartbroken if he don't get this victory. He fought hard all day to get up to the front. But it looks like Chase here, 5 laps remaining. Chase Van number 9 giving everything he's got. Dover, Delaware. Come down the line here with 4 laps remaining in this event. Tightened Up Cup Series, sponsored by William Blackwell. If a caution was to come out, the race would be over. But it looks like Chase is stretching out. I think Shiny may have burned up that right rear a little bit, or right front tire. We've got 3 laps to go before the Snap Auto Parts car could be in victory lane. Had a bad Daytona. This will fix things for that team because they'll be heading into the playoffs. 2 laps remain. Does Shiny Knife have anything for him? It's going to be hard because you got to set the pass up from the beginning. That's what's going to make it hard. He's got to do it right now. If he wants to do anything, he's got to be able to get a run off his corner and set it up for 1. The white flag is out. Last lap sponsored by Credit One Bank. We'll come off turn number 2. Chase Van Nine's looking strong. going through the center of 3 and 4. Shiny's trying to make one last run, but it ain't going to be enough as Chase fan number 9 wins Dover Downs. And he has clinched a spot into the playoffs. Great performance by that team. They with first run of half of the day, that's about a 5th place car between 5th and 7th, and made some adjustments on that number 9 car, and they end up winning this race. Shiny Knife, you got to give him credit. He come from the rear, fought his way through the field. Nate bounces back with a solid third today. A lot of good teams with good runs. John Brown, Soviet, Onion, solid run. Charlie NASCAR, solid run. I mean, and like I said, a lot of people. Lisa back there gets comeback of the race award. I mean, she drove her butt off. Just a great race here at Dover Downs. And here we go. Let's take a look here at the results. Chase Van 9 wins his first race season. Shiny Knife will end up second. Nate Wines will end up solid third. John Brown fourth. Sylvia Onion fifth. Charlie NASCAR sixth. BR Racing will end up seventh. Lindsey Taylor will end up eighth. Thor Self ninth. JB Racing will be 10th. 11th will be Lisa Persian, which is like I was talking about her earlier. Great run. Rochester Redneck gets a solid run. 12th. Dual Shock William Blackwheel fought back to 14th after struggling early. Levi McIntyre will end up 15th. Tim Scott 16th. He's got to be happy with that because his car was not performing early on, and he fought back. Rusty Wallace fought during the day to try to fix that car and never could get it fixed. Painkiller struggled. They will end up 21st. Kyle Busch sucks. I know him and his team, they've got some work cut out for him. They've got to do something to fix that race car and get a little quicker. Derek Reedy finished 23rd. He struggled today. That's shocked me. Christopher Goodrich had a really great race car and was taken out by the 48. Like I said, I don't know what happened between those guys. The 48 come back out on track and act like he pretty much looked like he was pissed at the 43 and put him in the wall. So we don't know. Chandler Brown had a cut tire, was running the solid top six, and the 18 had a gearbox problems, from what I understand. So that's what put him out of the race, was the gearbox. So yeah, there you go, guys. There's your results from Dover, race number 2. It's a good race. Congratulations to Chase fan number 9 on your victory and advancing to the playoffs. So there's Dover. We'll see you guys at North Wilkesboro. Guys, we're here with the point standings after Dover. I just wanted to add it to the end of the race so everybody knows. But race number 2 is over. So we got the point standings as it is. Shiny Knife is your point standings leader with 68 points. Charlie NASCAR is running second place right now with 63 points. William Blackwheel is third with 57 points. John Brown's fourth. Lindsey Taylor's fifth. Just a good average. Rusty Waller's sixth. Nate Wines runs up seventh with a great performance there at Dover. Dual Shock eighth. Diecast Buffet is ninth, but he is in the playoffs. Chase Fan 9 moved all the way up to 10th and advances himself to the playoffs. Thor Self 11th. As you can see, the rest down through here. A lot of people in there, but let's go down to the playoffs. This is the key. Shine Knife is your points leader, even though he hasn't won a race, but he does have a pretty good lead. Diecast Buffet and Chase Fan 9 has 2 wins, or 1 win apiece, which says win right here, so it means they have advanced in the playoffs. And Tim Scott will be 16th. As of now, he would be in the playoffs. With that being said, let's Levi McIntyre is actually tied with Tim for 16th. Soviet Onion bounced back after Daytona moved up to 18th, and JB Racing's run 20th. In your standings right here is full standings if you guys want to look at it. Uh, I think it's pretty cool. Right now we got some good. It's close. 16th is close. 44 points, 44, 43, 43. So right now everybody's pretty much in the hunt to get into this playoffs. After two races, the 18s had a lot of bad luck. He's a little bit behind. Kyle Busch sucks. Going to pick up the pace. 27 points compared to 44 to get into these playoffs, but a win can do that. So we'll see. There we go. Like this scoring system will keep up. Like it'll say race number 1 Daytona, race number 2 Dover. So it does keep up with everything. So I kind of like this. It's a good point system. But yeah, congratulations to Chase fan number 9 for advancing to the playoffs. So we do know we got them 2 in, and Tim Scott's holding on that tire with Levi McIntyre. So Soviet Onion 1 point out, and so is B Racing, JB Racing. They're all 1 point out. So it's gonna be close, but we got many more races to go, guys. So there you go. There's the point systems.